chased through the
Yeah,
forest.
got it. And we're about to meet. Ariodante is
We
about
just
to come.
met.
And so they've had the thing, and then he leaves.
The people chased me, and then Ariodante shoos them away and saves me, and
awesome.
I'm not super happy.
Cool. What is so lovely is it gives you a chance to show this other feisty side of her. You know, I mean, and it's so demonstrative. Did you find that it's a challenge to not put that in the voice? That kind of anger?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. This is a kind of piece that it's like you have to know how to separate the drama and all this intense emotion from coming into play with the voice as well. That's a big challenge, and it's great. And I think you're managing it really well. And I think the fact that you've done it on stage helps you a lot. Can we look at the recitative to start? Yeah. Can you just do it one more time? Yeah.
Ingrato podereso.
Right. Wait. How totally surprising is that C sharp?
Very surprising.
Very. Because it should go ingrato polinesso. Ingrato polinesso. It's like a universe of difference. Sing it with a C natural if you wouldn't mind.
Ingrato polinesso.
Every single recitative starts that way, right? So generic, so like, right, okay, here comes the recitative. Now sing it with a C sharp.
Ingrato polinesso.
Ha! You're actually hearing it now. The first time it went through, I kind of went, oh, that's the wrong note. Oh. Okay? Big thing for me in singing is to never sing the note. You want to sing the harmony. Whoa. Ingrato polinesso. Ingrato polinesso. You change the harmony. Little Delinda, little soubrette soprano, in the middle of this 45-hour-long opera, where there's Ariodante, Ginevra, the king, and there's little Delinda the whole time, and she's like, I'm so angry, I'm going to change the entire tonality of this recit, and it's going to shock you, right? Grato polinesso. You're not getting away that easy. Not easy. Right? Please, I beg of you, don't ever take anything for granted in music. Even if it's te vieni non tardar, te vieni non tardar, it could go anyway. Te vieni ingrato polinesso. You decide to take us into a completely different sound world with that note. Why? Why?
Because I'm mad. He tried to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? You want the world to know that. Okay? I know this is such a simple little thing, but sing it the way you sang it, and then sing it listening and hearing the C sharp.
Okay.
If you can now. You probably can't.
Ingrato polinesso. Ingrato polinesso.
Do you guys hear that? It's not magic, and yet, really, it's another world. And it makes us go, oh, wow, something special is happening. I don't know what it's going to be. But I better keep listening because it's obvious I don't know what's coming next. You know? And for you as the artist, you have to realize you're not just the character, you're also the composer. Especially in Handel where you get to write your ornaments. But you're composing as you go along. You're also the librettist. You're choosing each word that you sing. You're choosing it and you're creating it on the spot. In all these melismas coming up, you're going to decide where they go. So there's never, ever, ever an automatic pilot. Even if it's voi che sapete or whatever. There's never, you're composing just as we do when we're speaking. We're creating it on the spot. So try the recit now like that. Ingrato polinesso, in che peccai, che con amore ricomenzi amore. Ah sì, questo è l'error, troppo d'amore. Ah, so are you really angry that he tried to kill you, or che troppo t'amai? It's multifaceted.
Yeah, and I think there's like a hair coming in this recit of her remorse for what she did. I don't think it's in the aria. I think that comes later.
Let's play with that.
Okay.
Let's say that the entire reason she has to sing the aria is because she's so remorseful. She hates herself. This is all your fault. It's all your fault. You've just seen Ariodante like a zombie, walking dead. Ginevra's in the madhouse. It's not Polinesso's fault. He just invited you. You're the one who said, okay. I would do a little diversionary tactic too. I'd sing really loud and really fast so that, and I'd blame it all on him to avoid that. So let's play with that with the aria.
Okay.
That you put it on him, but you can only do that for so long, and it's got to come inward at some point. What that might also bring is some dynamic contrast. The danger in an aria like this is to be one gear, one dynamic, one gesture the whole time. It's kind of written that way, but we have to sometimes help handle a little bit. We sometimes have to help Rossini. There's some composers that you have to like play around with a little bit. Still be true to them, but find some new color. Find some different dynamic things so that it's not, again, like Guglielmo, 5 or 7 minutes, whatever, of the same gesture, okay? So let's do the recit one more time, and ah sì, questo è l'error che troppo t'amai. She says, ah, that was actually the thing. I loved him too much. But I don't want to talk about that. He had no right to do this. Fulminate, it's all him. It's all him. Oh, God, it was also me. But I don't want to talk about that because he was the bad one. I didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Denial. Okay, let's see where that takes us. Ingrato polinesso. Wait. When do you decide to do the C sharp? Do you know at the beginning that it's going there?
No.
You decide at the moment? It surprises you? Ingrato polinesso, in che peccai, che con la morte ricompensi amore. Don't forget that you kissed him. What? Sorry. No, don't forget there was a kiss.
Oh, yes. Probably more than that.
Probably more than that. And you have to say his name. No, but it's, and you liked it. You really liked it. It's all on you. It's not on him. Again. Ingrato polinesso, in che peccai, che con la morte ricompensi amore. Ah sì, questo è l'error, troppo d'amore. Fate, ordinate, ordinate. And you can play with those moments where it's you and it's him, and it's heaven and it's you, and it's the gods and it's you and it's you and it's you and it's him. Do you see how that gives you different direction? You can start then playing with
yeah.
thing. I want to address one thing, and I really don't want to be offensive, but I just think it's good to talk about, because physicality is important on the stage. We as an audience need help to understand who you are, and you have to find something that is natural to you, that also fits the character, because it'll make our experience bigger. There is a tendency for us to think that a soubrette soprano is going to be like, see, when I did the impression of her that was so bad of me, I was like, oh, okay, you know, the soubrette, kind of cute. It may be interesting to play against type sometimes in this, because in this, Delinda is quite strong, you know? So just watch yourself in the video that if you sometimes get into this kind of stature, it's very like a caricature. Do you know what I mean? A caricature of it. A mezzo will come in as a pants roll and we'll do that caricature. I'm Carabino, you know? Oh, good God, I did so many auditions like that, right? So just pay attention to what your body's doing, because when I just came up here, that your strength is coming from here and not, listen to me. No, listen what I'm saying. I'm really angry. Versus, you listen to me because I'm really angry. Strength, strength. It's also better for the posture, for the singing. That's good. So that your strength is this huge inner tube of breath, all that stuff. But it's also, it's your engine. It's your fulminate here. And look, you are a woman of authority. Delinda at the beginning of the opera is very different than Delinda now. And that doesn't wear on her anymore. She can't be that innocent little girl. She's not. So think about what that is for you, a stance that is really strong, a shame, strong, a shame. You know, just try and find that physical capacity. Does that make sense? Yeah? I'm not, okay. Can we just look at the B section real fast? Yeah. The other thing is too, what is so cool about working this way, I don't know if you guys felt this, but I felt it. It felt like one phrase. It felt like one thought, which is a big help in these handle arias. Big help. We, the audience, thank you. Because the second it starts getting compartmentalized and chopped, it's the longest aria in the world. Right, we got fulminate, fulminate. But when there's that clarity of vision and direction, you could keep singing all night long and we'd be right there with you. But you have to bring that clarity. Okay? So let's look at the B section. We play all those notes, Tom. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now, what do you think happens in the B here?
I've been thinking about it as her getting her power back. Because I sort of think that the A section is a little bit like, you know, like whining in a way and like, why is this happening? Do something.
Yeah.
And then she starts to get her power back a little bit.
Then she really
finds it.
And then she
really, yeah.
Cool. Let's play with that.
Okay.
But maybe now she's got to find her power. She's got to own what she did.
Yeah.
Take responsibility for it, which is going to give her the courage to go back to the king and say it was me.
Mm-hmm.
She's claiming responsibility here. Mm-hmm. She's blaming, owning. That's you finding your strength. That's a great musical gesture. Always, sometimes forget about the theory, forget about the notes, just look at it like it's an abstract painting and you see da 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 dee da da ba da da dee. That gives you a good idea of like how to sort of shape the phrase a little bit more directly. And I think you're avoiding going da 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 dee da da, just good, but don't be afraid of that gesture. That's what's on there on the paper. So you can read like maybe section one more time, because it's also, this is another thing, it's a ya da bi da da bum bi ba ba da da, and I want to see if this can also, like in the first section, get one big long phrase. So the music still moves through those rests. Okay. Ad esempio, ingrato, da da di da, ya da di da da da. Okay. Ad esempio, ingrato, del crudele che m'ha tradito, del crudele che m'ha tradito, impunito, impieto, e veder poi fulminato qualche scudo, qualche tempio. How's that feel? Good. That feels like one big statement, or one big statement. Always keep that music going through the rests. That's where the energy actually happens, right? That's where it's got a boom, laser beam. Okay? So then, do you just want to just maybe the last phrase and we go into the da capo? Sure. Let's see where that goes. Poi fulminato, qualche scudo, qualche tempio. I'm doing this on her back. What I think really helps in these long phrases, we had it in the other Ariadante, tu preparati, is this I like to feel like this is just expanding back here, spreading out. It's easy to do these days. But did you feel that here? Yeah. So that the tendency is that it'll start coming up here. But this is a chance to keep it low. It just goes and goes and goes as long as it needs to. It can also go in that direction. I'm not talking about breath musculature. I'm talking about a sensation of like, there's do you guys know Deborah Beerbaum? Deb. You guys work with her? Seriously? You're like acres and miles above where she talks about tent poles. Has she talked with you guys about that? It's like you have 4 tent poles. So like sort of hip bones and then opposite of the hip bones back there. And as you're going daga 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 da, it has nothing to do with you're pulling in, pushing out breath. It's just grounding, 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 and there's no end to it. So you can sing that phrase as long as you need. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. This is great. This has much better direction for me, and I'm sure you had that on stage. It's hard to get it on an audition platform or this kind of thing, but that's really, working in that direction is really good. It's a good, strong thing for you. Yeah.